So recently we got a new Kombat cast and it was our first one for Mortal Kombat 1, and we learned a lot about what'll be in the game since we got to see gameplay on Scorpion and Johnny Cage. I don't know how to feel about Johnny not having his green energy like he usually does, and I'm really excited to play Scorpion, and we know his Hellfire from Mortal Kombat 9 is coming back, but none of that compares to the Lin Kuei trailer we got. As you probably know by now, we are confirmed to be getting Rain on the base roster for the first time since 2006, along with Cyrax and Sector being cameo fighters, which I predicted in an older video. I was right. But all of that doesn't compare to the return of Smoke. I wish I streamed a watch party to the Kombat cast so you could have seen my reaction to Smoke being revealed, and if you were in my Discord, you would have seen it. I will be streaming a watch party for the next Kombat cast if you guys are interested in that, but the Lin Kuei trailer did reveal a bunch of story information, and after looking over it a lot, I've come up with a theory. Will Scorpion and Sub-Zero be the Deadly Alliance in Mortal Kombat 1? Before we get started, make sure that if you enjoyed this video, go check out some of my other videos, and if there's anything you want to see me cover in a video, let me know down in the comments below, and if I make a video about it, I'll give you a shout out. With all that out of the way, let's get into the video. So before we get into why I think Scorpion and Sub-Zero could be the Deadly Alliance in this timeline, we need to talk about why the Deadly Alliance in the original timeline existed in the first place. Obviously, we know why the Deadly Alliance existed in the original timeline. It was Quan Chi and Shang Tsung, and they joined together to revive Onaga's undead army. And when they went to go do this, they needed to stop the only two people who could stop them from achieving this goal, and they were Shao Kahn and Liu Kang. Now, we know that the two managed to assassinate Liu Kang and Shao Kahn, even though it wasn't the real Shao Kahn. So, to put it this way, the Deadly Alliance will only ever exist in Mortal Kombat when two very specific characters team up to achieve a very specific goal. In a NetherRealm timeline from Mortal Kombat 9 to Mortal Kombat 11, we didn't have a Deadly Alliance. The closest thing we've had to one in that era was maybe Revenant Liu Kang and Dark Empress Kitana. I mean, Mortal Kombat X was kind of setting up that, but that went nowhere since Mortal Kombat 11 was about something completely different. So now that we know what a Deadly Alliance in Mortal Kombat is, I'm going to explain why I think Scorpion and Sub-Zero could be the Deadly Alliance in Mortal Kombat 1. So to understand this theory, we have to go over and analyze the Lin Kuei trailer that was shown in the Kombat cast. First though, I need to talk about Onaga and his army. The main thing people see that suggests Onaga will return is his undead army appears in the trailer when Scorpion fights them. This is very important for my theory. I think that in this trailer, it literally shows what Scorpion and Sub-Zero are going to do as the Deadly Alliance, and it's the same thing the original Deadly Alliance with Quan Chi and Shang Tsung did with reviving Onaga's undead army. I think that the snowy temple area that Scorpion and Sub-Zero are at is the lost tomb of Onaga. When Rain is shown later on in the trailer down in the actual tomb, maybe he's playing the role of Blaze had in the original timeline. Originally, Blaze was kidnapped by the sect of the Holy Men to protect the last dragon egg in Onaga's tomb. I think the guy Sub-Zero kills could be a part of the Holy Men, but I think that Rain hasn't been kidnapped by the Holy Men and forced to protect it. I think he's doing it willingly, and I think that he might be the leader of the Holy Men. Look at him, he has a staff now, and the leader of the Holy Men originally had a staff. I know that's a bit of a stretch, but I think it makes sense, honestly. When Rain says this,
Liu Kang sent you to learn our secrets.
He's probably referring to Onaga's undead army and the dragon egg. Now, you might be asking why would Scorpion and Sub-Zero team up as the Deadly Alliance to get Onaga's undead army? What is their motive? You need to remember, Scorpion is Kuai Liang in this timeline. Hanzo doesn't exist, as far as we know. I think it's mainly Bi-Han who wants to revive the undead army, and this is because of this line he says right here.
We settle for defending Earthrealm when we could help lead it.
As you can tell, he wants to lead Earthrealm, not defend it, so I think the story will go something like this. Fire God Liu Kang is recruiting heroes to defend Earthrealm, Scorpion and Sub-Zero being two of them. Bi-Han isn't content with defending Earthrealm, he wants the Lin Kuei to lead it, so he and Scorpion form the Deadly Alliance, turning on Liu Kang and they go on a quest to get the one thing that will help them lead it, Onaga's undead army. Somehow they find his lost tomb and fight Rain, who is defending the last dragon egg. When Scorpion and Sub-Zero find the army, they somehow revive it. I don't know how, but they do, and the army turns out to be hostile, as you can see when Scorpion fights them. Maybe the dragon egg hatches, and maybe Onaga takes one of the ninjas as a vessel to come back, who knows. The only problem I have with this is it's kind of lazy, since it's literally just what the original timeline Deadly Alliance did, and the other problem I have is, well, Smoke. What role does he have, if he even does at all? But aside from that, that's how I think Scorpion and Sub-Zero could be the Deadly Alliance in this timeline. I mean, it's the two most famous Mortal Kombat characters ever, so why not? And so that's about it. Tell me what you guys think of this theory down in the comments below, and if you have a theory of your own, let me know as well. If you enjoyed this video, go check out some of my other videos, and if there's anything you want to see me cover in a video, let me know down in the comments below, and if I make a video about it, I'll give you a shout out. And make sure to go join my Discord, a link will be in the description as well. Thank you all so much for watching this video, and I will talk to you all later. Thank you.